No, there's no possible way Mashi could be monkey mode. She would
Yeah,
never.
that's definitely what I said. Word for word.
Yeah, okay, it started.
That's really funny.
So what server you're in?
I don't know.
You say
East?
east,
We're in
west?
East?
East.
Hello,
Hi,
Shark
you're
Hello Sin. Hi. Can you calibrate
Lobby code
yourself,
not
miss?
found.
Absolutely not.
You probably spelled cramping wrong.
It's spelled with a K.
Well,
It
like,
said it's not.
yeah.
Cramping pussy. You can look at my my.
Don't
my
say the
screen.
lobby name on stream! Someone's gonna
can't
try to
say-
join.
Oh, it's there. Oopsies.
Look, man, all I'm saying is I can't join.
I don't know. Oh, because it wasn't open yet.
Oh.
Dippies.
Cool. Alright.
Oh, I
Okay, I
joined.
don't know how co-op mode works in this game, but... not co-op mode, but like, there's a Twitch integration.
Cramping Pussy has joined. Who named themselves Cramping Pussy?
I think it was you.
Joker!
Hello.
Oh, never mind.
Joker, you named yourself Cramping Pussy?
Oh, I got
Yeah.
2 words. I assume we have to say it in but
Are
that's
you
all.
kidding me?
Okay.
What's the lobby code?
Myself!
I don't.
Oh
Does it affect you too?
no! God, I hope not.
Anyways, mine's all right. It does. That hurt me.
Yeah, it affects you.
Literally.
You can't say it.
Literally.
What's a lobby code? I'm sorry.
Everyone.
I sent it to you.
Ouch.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
Literally. This sucks. That sucks.
Why would
so
you
much.
keep
So-
saying it?
Because
So-
I just might as well end it early.
So
Oh my god.
Okay, this is a warm-up. I don't know what's going on.
Mashu.
Mashu.
That's me.
Oh, you
What is
wanted
this
me to
thing?
fix myself? Sorry.
So what do we have to
Fix
do?
me.
Oh, we have a spell journal.
So
Okay.
you
Okay.
we're supposed to help.
Start the
We
day.
gotta go steal
by
the
clicking
loot
the
from
quest
Marie
stone.
Antoinette's castle.
Oh,
But
I
there's
love you.
words. Oh, thanks.
That's fun.
I love you.
Oh, it works when you say it too.
I love you.
Oh, okay, so
Oh.
it doesn't heal me. You have to point it at me, and it'll.
Oh my god, it's so
I love
quiet.
you.
Everyone's so quiet.
Well, you gotta pick up the wand.
Oh. Oof. Okay.
Who said?
Why
just
did I-
said the
thing?
bad word?
you said the why did you say the thing that must not be said?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And you
I
said
forgot
it.
your word. Yeah.
You
What
said
was
it and now
it?
it's been
What's
said.
the word? Well, we're not. No, you're not. Are you?
What is this? Light my candle.
Wait.
Light my
What is
candle.
Are
This
we
is my
supposed
fire.
to know,
Load my
like-
candle.
Light my
The-
fire.
All our forbidden words are on the top right or top left-hand side.
On light my fire.
Not, but. Oh, I have another word too. Are you kidding me? What the
I only
hell?
have one.
Oh wait, dungeon. Ow!
I
Why
love
did
you.
That happen?
I love you.
Aw, Joker needs to have.
Did that?
I
injure
love
you?
you.
I have that one.
Wait, what is it?
Yeah.
Can I?
Pick up a spell
Messi,
torch
what are
and light
your
it by
words?
saying.
I only have one.
I only
still.
have one.
I have two.
Run
Mine
for
I
is
think
it.
it's-
the D word and the L word.
I think it's your crown. Drop the G.
Oh, look at
The inventory slot on the
Light
bottom
my
left shows how
fire.
many treasures and items you currently
Light
have.
my fire.
Pick up body parts to recycle for gold in the
Run for it.
recycler.
that. I promise to call.
Run for it. What is it?
It's a trap.
Okay, what is our
Voice recognition
objective?
is pretty good.
Oh, so you have to. Okay.
Why is my connection so bad all of a sudden?
I don't know. Get good, I guess. I need a sweater. I'm wearing a sweater.
Oh,
I need
really?
Anubis,
Look.
why? Why aren't you on
We
the
start by
plane?
clicking the
Anubis,
quest
Anubis,
stone.
I will Oh, hurt. Oh, Loomis, why are you not on the
Where
blanket?
is the quest
Light
stone?
my fire.
My God, I swear to God, if I see you off of this blanket somewhere, fuck ass.
Oh, it lights mine too.
Oh, I could change my outfit.
Oh, it lights
Oh.
You hear me? You hear
Yeah.
me? I'm gonna put you in a pot of boiling water. I swear to God, I'm gonna wrap you up and swaddle you like a baby.
Taryn! Hi, Taryn!
Oh
Is
my
this a
god, that's
premium
funky.
thing?
You must
I
build
got a
up some
pit.
costumes. Oh, what's this? Oh, nothing.
Where's the
Oh,
puppy dog?
There's plenty of free things right now.
Mm-hmm. Say
Oh
the
my god, is
spell
that
word
toilet
from the spell
paper? Oh
journal
my
to
god.
turn on the spell torch. Oh, okay. Oh, once all companions are ready, activate the portal via quest stone.
Where's the portal?
Down here, I assume.
Once all the oh, I see, I see.
You
Oh.
can call me circumcised.
Chest open when the portal's activated. Hi,
So, like, what the fuck am I
JJ!
supposed to do with this crown?
So, Chad, in this game, we
Light my
have
fire.
a secret
Oh.
word.
Wait, do you have
Well, I
cannon?
don't think it's secret in this mode, but if we say that
Yeah.
word, we
No,
get
of
hurt.
course you do.
And if we say our
That's
friend's
treasure.
word, they get hurt.
Hey,
So
King,
we-
it looks better on your head.
Oh, I have stamina. Gross.
Oh,
Do.
how do I swap my
Is there a
weapons?
fucking ghost in my room? What the shit?
Ooh, can you think?
Yeah, with
Pumpkin!
the-
Pumpkin!
Yes?
Pumpkin! You could
Yes?
change your outfit over here!
Oh, I can push you.
Oh, you know what we need to, we know what we need to do. We need to turn ourselves off in Discord.
Why?
Hi, Squid! Hi, White Wolf! Hello! Anyone else
Ouch!
Oh,
yeah.
In a world
I'll,
so small, be voice to it all. Let your spirits
I'll,
fly high and reach
I
all
love
new heights. Never back down, never what?
I
Never
love
back down,
you.
never what? Never back down from challenges in the road you
Is that
take.
healing anyone
Always
else? 'Cause
remember,
it's not
you
healing
are
me.
kind, divine, exquisite,
I love
talented,
you.
amazing, outstanding, wonderful,
I love
different,
you.
just
Oh, okay, that
all true.
I need to look at
Never
you.
mind.
Much
It's
love.
so-
Oh,
I
you're
remember
so
playing this game.
sweet.
Really? Has it been out for a
Used to
while?
wonder how Darth Vader ate with that mask on. Then I realized he's probably force-fed. Fuck you, Taryn. That was funny. Hi, Squid! I remember playing this game. You
My
remember
friends
playing
are
this game?
so
Get the fuck-
quiet. How
Stop
do I...
touching me! Stop touching me!
How do I make my friends
Wait,
louder?
Max is wearing clothes.
Where
Just
you're
in
all
the
at
escape
100%. I told you where to get clothes. Your ass is out.
I wasn't here. I was pissing.
Your whole ass is out.
Damn, my whole ass.
Oh,
Yeah.
bakery's open, girl.
Damn.
The whole
Maybe I should-
bakery is open.
Obsessed. I'm obsessed with this one. I'm obsessed with this one so bad. I'm obsessed with this one so bad.
Taryn, why did you
Am I
never invite
wearing
me
it?
to play this game?
What happened to my torch?
Hey, look at me.
Shane's ass
Oh,
is
there's
out.
lemon.
Shade,
What?
go
Yeah,
but he looks
put
good.
clothes on.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
It looks just
Naked
like
butt.
Alan. Also, the torch is over here.
Alan!
Look at Alan.
Alan.
Oh, I like
I'm gonna
this.
turn my sensitivity down. Shit's crazy.
Taryn. What did you say?
Oh, I can't fix that?
Is everyone ready?
No.
Says November 20th, 2025,
This
but I
game is
played it
going to
like, I
have
don't know,
a
earlier this
time
year
for
with
you
Joey and
guys.
Grace. Ouch!
Oh! What did you say, Joker?
What did you say?
Joker,
I
I
said
love you.
this game is going to have a hard time understanding what I say.
Well,
Okay.
apparently it worked.
Did you say my word?
What
What's
is
I
your
don't know what's your
word?
word.
I
You
could.
never told us.
I don't want to get hurt.
Well, then spell it
I
out.
love you.
TRYING.
Trying.
I didn't
It
get
didn't
hurt.
work.
What did you?
I
What
told
is
you.
it?
This game is going to
It's
have
trying.
a hard time trying to understand
Ow!
my
There.
I love you.
I've been damaged by the death curse. Cramping. Oh my god.
Cramping pussy. Yeah, see, you're gonna blame
I love you,
me.
bitch.
He literally puts the names. Ouch!
I'm never going to stop loving you, bitch. I didn't love you. I love you.
Dude, they need to
I
put-
love you,
I love you.
bitch.
This game could easily go
Bitch.
very south very quickly if they added voice mods where certain words were the bad words.
Okay, can we
What the hell
get...
is all this?
What's all this
Wait,
then?
this was Zilla and Gonzo and Gonzo's girlfriend,
no,
and
you
this
got a
shit would
different-
go crazy. It'd be so
There's this one, and then
fucking
there's the
funny.
spell book, and then this is
Oh.
the monster.
I think this
book
is
or
like...
something. Are we opening the portal? There you go.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's really funny.
Oh, Nick.
They did that because I started the portal, just saying.
Oh, that was perfectly timed.
What
I
happened?
dropped this stupid thing. Because I know it was pretty funny though. Oh, we have to bring up
Says
this
November 2025. I
spell
played it like, I
codex?
don't know, earlier this year with the Joey. Oh, did you?
I have the
Little
spell
clock,
journal
come out and
and my
play.
dungeon.
So long, teleport stones, shield
I don't
sword.
have a spell codex.
Show me the way.
It's over here.
Oh,
It's over.
I see. We gotta go here.
It's the portal.
Here.
It's
this
just
Okay,
a
where's
portal.
my
It's
codex?
literally a portal.
There.
Thanks.
Ow.
Ouch! You hurt me
I
again!
love you. Ouch, you.
God.
Show me the
I love
way.
you.
You hurt me. Thank
I
you.
love you.
You missed. Thank you.
Disable traps with the word in the dungeon codex. Stand in the circle. Okay, I have that. I have that.
Hey,
right
don't
here.
push me.
Just go ahead. Hey,
Okay.
what's this thing?
Come out and play.
Come
Light
on
my
in,
fire.
slam, and welcome to the jam.
Light my fire.
Danger. What's this?
Danger.
What am I
I
looking
think
at
it's
here? The floor trap?
cannot be
It's a trap?
deactivated.
It is.
It's a trap.
That's really fun.
Oh,
you
I
activated it again.
forgot to move.
I forgot.
I activated it again. It's a trap. Yeah, I activated it.
Oh, is there something down here? Oh. Wait, you said show me the way? Oh, it's up there.
Hello. Hey! You made me drop my book.
Mine.
My book. Oh, where are my friends? Friends!
Oh.
Friends! Rebirth egg. Wait, what is it? Come out and
Come
play.
out and play.
But there's an egg
Come out
here.
and play.
How do I drop? Come out and play.
Come out and play. Come out and play.
Okay, apparently no one's dead.
Also, maybe we have to save these for later.
Oh, yeah. Guys, where are you? Guys, what's taking so long?
I'm sorry, I teleported back home.
Why?
Because I got stuck somewhere and I was scared.
Oh.
I had
Where's
a spell that made me
Shade?
go back home. I don't know.
Show me the way.
There was
There was a what?
a lot more coins down there. Where I
Oh.
was, but there was monsters down there, so I left.
How do I get a torch? There were monsters?
Mm-hmm.
Show me the way.
Go right ahead. What is it? What's the spell?
I don't know.
Don't you have a book? Oh!
Jesus!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, that's how. Oh,
What happened?
How did you
I don't
summon
know.
everyone?
Ouch.
Sorry.
Is it this thing? Oh, I just drank something.
No, I use a thing. I misuse a thing.
My tummy is rumbling.
Farty McFarterfuck.
What the hell?
You farted.
I love you.
Say feels good, man, to heal. That's crazy.
Feels good, man.
Feels good, man.
Feels
You have
good,
to stand.
man,
You have
but
to stand
need.
in the fart, bro.
Crunch, crunch,
Oh,
crunch.
thank you.
Mashing to snuggle, mashing to nutters, crunch, crunch,
That's
crunch.
crazy.
I like
Just gonna
these
say right now.
chips. Thanks. Thank you for subscribing. I want more macaroni.
I have treasure.
I have
I
treasure.
should have used the thing with pumpkin. I
This?
said come to mama, and I no the other thing, the one I misused.
Ooh. Just go ahead.
Light my fire. Light my fire.
What's that?
It's
I
treasure.
found treasure.
Light my flame.
What the fuck?
What was the
Who's
spell?
farting?
It's me. I don't know why.
Oh,
Like it's the thing I drank.
yes.
Light my fire.
Ah!
Oh.
Why?
Just,
Why? Why did I die?
We all
Feels
died
I think
all
we
at the same time.
we stood in a trap.
Where is Pumpkin going?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, every
Just
room
two books.
the spell changes. Every room the spell changes.
Oh, that's what that was saying earlier.
There we go.
Yeah. Now the spell to turn on the torches was flame on, I think.
Oh, that's funny. A black coin. Ooh.
Am I?
I was going to say something, but this is not my neighborhood.
There's
Ooh, what's
so I
this?
went a different way, and that's where I got all this
Almost
stuff.
There's only one use.
And there was a locked
Interesting.
door with the word literally on it. So I'm wondering if Pumpkin was the only one who could open that one.
Oh god, what is it?
We got a revert, eh?
Stop talking. Stop talking.
Whoa! How did you do that?
It's, you have to say specific things to disable
Yeah.
traps.
There's two different books. There's spells that interact with like
I wonder if they have uses. though.
items and stuff.
The
to pick up,
items.
and then there's stuff that interacts with the
I
dungeon.
wonder if you have
and
to be in
monsters.
vicinity of your friends. When you say the words, I don't know. Oh,
No,
God,
you
I'm
need the
lost.
egg.
Yeah, to revive someone, you need the.
Oh, I
Someone
got
had
a
it?
new word.
I remember hearing someone had
It's not showing me my friends are doing anything. Why don't I see you murder? Oh! Because we're not more doing. We're not more doing.
Me
So far,
oi,
it
me
hasn't been too
noi.
bad with people
Oh, what's this?
using words.
What's all this?
Uh-oh.
The scroll of praise?
That sounds scary.
I don't have that. You will be my first girlfriend.
Oh, she has no idea we're dead, too, I guess.
No, she doesn't have
Creepy! That made me
no
feel
idea.
uncomfy. Just kidding. My sleeves are rolled up and I'm just cold. Hello. 1 second. Oh, you probably can't even hear me yet.
The thing is that
Thank you.
Pumpkin will light an insect.
What are you doing?
Hold up.
Can you say words?
Hello.
Works.
Okay. This game's kind of fun. It kind of reminds me of that other game that we were playing where we were casting spells at each other. What did you just say?
Gang.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh.
Now look. She's gonna find
This game would
all
be
dead
really
bodies.
funny. So, everybody has a word that if somebody...
There it is.
That's a lot of loot. Oh, God, that's a lot of loot. Oh, no. Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, what the fuck is that?
I don't even know
what's
what killed
behind
me.
this?
Like, I didn't even approach that thing and I just died. Was there a trap or something when I opened the door?
I think. I heard you disable something, and we started like just stand in that place. So
I was looking at my
maybe
spell
we just.
book.
Pumpkin, say come out and
Yes, they're
play.
streaming.
No, that's the thing you have to look past. I think that's what killed us.
No.
Maybe it like shot us or something.
Maybe.
Yeah. How do I...
There's
Oh,
an
there's
egg.
that
If she
egg.
finds the egg, she can revive someone.
Someone
I
type in chat.
find the what, Joker? Joker, if I find what?
The egg.
What egg? Where is that?
It's on
There's
my
an egg.
body.
Have you guys found it? Because I found a bunch of dead bodies right here. Looks like you guys are all dead.
Are you
Yeah,
talking
we
to
are.
her in
there's
Discord?
We had an egg. We had an egg. It's on the front.
It's the thing that's gyrating
Okay,
in
hold on.
front of you.
I'm gonna drop one of my mini books.
Why do you have so many of them?
I found them. Where's the egg? I don't see an egg.
It's the thing that's
It's like
breathing!
It won't let me pick it up.
Probably because her pockets are
That might
fucking
just be-
full.
Yeah, there might be too much.
Say
stuff
come
in
out and
there.
play. Just tell her to say come out and play.
Oh,
It's closing? Okay, fine.
Oh.
I'm leaving.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
I couldn't find the egg, brother. What do you want from
Just
me?
say-
I couldn't pick it up.
Well,
Also,
all she had to
Mashy
say was
said-
come out and
Egg,
play.
it was not an egg, it was a skull.
Mashy was saying that you should have just said come out and play.
Oh, why?
Because that's what
Apparently.
because it
Activate it.
revives. It,
the egg
it
activates
it.
when you say that.
Oh, what item?
The egg.
What do I need to cast for this? Oh, it's already done. Okay.
Does it work if I am dead? Like it's a trap? I don't think
Doubt
so.
it.
Literally.
Deafen again. There we go.
I'm running.
Good God Almighty, dude.
Literally.
Oh, I'm running. Oh, God, let me out.
Look, it's
What's
you.
so bad still?
Made it.
So you have to put those things on the chest.
Zilla has joined.
I don't know how.
I'm here.
Hello. Hello, Rhinosaurus.
Giggling at me.
Into the portal.
Okay, I can't put
find
these
the dungeon
things.
entrance, bring back treasure, return.
Oh.
Dang, I have an
open the
armor.
chest.
Oh, you can put the arm somewhere. I just forgot where.
Okay.
It's inside the
that grinder
grinder.
Okay. Now, okay, so close
Put that-
portal.
Don't
Put that
let
arm in
anyone
the
say
grinder
this.
behind you. In the
Huh?
building. Goes straight like all the way to the back wall. Yeah, that thing.
Ooh.
I'm gonna put my
Oh.
sensitivity down. I
Oh.
can't tell these are way too high.
Bard's
Like,
hand.
and stuff. Yeah, there you go.
Revive me.
Well,
Get revive me.
I assume this is what I'm supposed to do.
The day has ended.
The day has ended.
I can't believe I lived by not being there. This seems to be a trend.
Yeah, we don't know what killed us.
I think it was the meat grinder.
Don't say that.
No.
The meat.
Meat grinder?
Meat grinder?
Killed us?
Can
Pick
somebody
up
look at me and
these.
say
It is
they
not
love me?
the...
What?
I
Tell
hope
me
you guys
love
do not
me.
think.
I love you.
Please be dumb.
Fuck. Can you?
Let me hold it.
Can you
No!
say it to
I
me?
love you.
Why is it?
I love you. It's not
The
working.
Word changed. Remember the word changed. I think it's
Oh.
Oh, what does it say now?
Can you guys stop thinking?
I cannot stop thinking. I think.
Stop!
Oh.
Oh.
Where is the book? Where is the book? Where is the book?
Oh, I've got a second word now.
Yeah,
I
have a
I
second
still
word.
have one word, probably because I'm better than you.
I want
So,
to kiss
what
you.
And the rain will
Hand me your
carry
manual.
Can I see the manual?
Why? I
The
earned
spell-
this
the
fair
spell
and
one.
square.
Well, read it and
No,
tell me
no,
what
no,
the
no.
spells are.
What do you mean? It's not saying
They-
anything. The spell should be.
They-
Fucking fine,
Why are you
man.
hitting me?
Jesus
I
Christ.
just pushed a button. I'm sorry. I did not know.
Let me see what is
Why do you have
Uh,
a toothbrush?
Oh, it's above your head.
Oh, I'm
All right,
naked.
quiet.
Why would you do that?
this. So the thing is, the spells
I
change every time
see.
you.
Oh.
I don't see it for you.
Yeah, Pumpkin,
It's
those are
above
not
their-
there for us.
Oh, I can literally see the.
I bet you it's that brush. Nice.
Why are you giving me? What the fuck is this? Bread?
But
with-
drop the...
Oh, apple butter.
I'm Shrek.
Yeah.
Nice.
Drop the brush. Drop the brush.
Huh?
Drop the thing in your hand. Okay.
So what the hell are you doing?
Okay, it's not this.
Meshy.
Why the hell can you see it?
Meshy,
This can remove a curse.
Stop crying.
stop crying. Okay.
Stop crying.
Thank you.
Thanks. Stop crying.
Stop
Stop
crying.
crying.
Thank
Okay, I
you.
didn't even
Yo,
say it
that's
right.
fucking,
I fucking
so funny.
fucked.
That's so fucked. I really want to get that.
Who's your daddy?
I'm
Yo.
getting this,
Why did you
and
say
That's
that?
how
so
you.
funny.
That's how you revive someone.
That's
That's funny.
crazy.
Come to
What do
mama.
you see?
This girl is on fire. Who's that? Oh, that's you.
It's going to
I'm buying
Do
this.
Oh.
it gotta pay for it. It-
That's
Oh.
so funny.
Also, that's the one you think.
Feels good, man.
Yeah,
Spike. Oh, Jesus.
feels good, man.
I'm gonna hold on to this, and then I'm gonna fuck everyone.
Don't fucking die. Oh, you look like Shrek.
You said the
Yeah.
That's funny.
Shrek.
Stop crying.
Shrek.
Oh, thank you.
I
I'm
think,
full
it was,
health.
I think it was Joker that got injured.
Oh.
I got the everybody, but with one only.
I already like the glasses that I have on, though. They're already me.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay, I got this.
easy.
It
This
looks like
girl
the
is on
mask from
fire
Crash
for life.
Okay, we ready?
Okay, I see now.
Okay,
I
got
understand
this.
more clearly.
Oh, what is all this?
Misty. Oh, we have more places to go to now.
Do you,
Should I
do you want the I mean, yeah, probably. Do you want the dungeon?
Shade has left?
thing?
Shade, why did you leave?
Oh, I don't know.
Look, this is the dungeon.
Oh,
Dungeon
okay. Yeah,
codex.
I'm
This is
muting
the
again.
dungeon Codex.
Okay, that was weird.
Feels good, man.
Did I drop my book at least?
This
Yeah,
girl
you
is on
did.
fire.
Your book.
This girl
Yeah,
is
I
on
had it in my
fire.
hand.
Yeah, I gave it to you.
This girl's on
You
fire.
did not. I bought this.
This girl is on
This
fire.
girl is on fire.
I don't know.
There you go.
Mashy has
It's
it. I
fine. There's a
think.
million books all over. No,
Ow!
covered
Stop
her ass in
thinking!
books.
Stop thinking!
What?
Be dumb.
Oh wait, no. Who is
Mashy
this?
has the book. I'm
Oh,
pretty
Joker
sure.
has.
I have 2 books. I have the
Yeah.
dungeon one and I
has two
have
books on his ass.
this one.
I love you. Oh no, wait.
If you
Stop
see the lady
lying.
with the cone hat, tell her go to bed.
She doesn't have it equipped.
to
I'm
bed.
sorry.
If you see the bride, say it's not gonna happen.
We need so much fucking treasure in 2 days, dude. Holy god.
We
Let's
need
go.
treasure.
Portal, or I'm gonna lose
Open a goddamn portal!
You could have opened a portal at any time, Pumpkin.
You could have done it.
You're the
I'm
one
pretty good at
complaining.
it.
We're just vibing.
Always
I don't know what I'm
crouch? Okay, well, good to know.
Goodbye.
Alright.
I'm following you this time.
This girl is on
Is
fire.
there a spell for jumping? Oh.
This girl is on fire.
Is there a spell for jumping? You just jump.
Well, no. I tried to get over a jumping thing and I could not make it.
Wait.
The mic is not picking up me singing.
I see you. I hear you.
Yeah, but the mic isn't picking up. Or the autocorrect, the auto captions are not picking up.
Oh, weird. Do you need to recalibrate? What is that thing?
Okay to do.
You smell nice. You smell nice. It's not
don't
that,
like
not the
these
thing.
things.
Just go ahead. I'm too hot. What the fuck is this thing? Pumpkin, are you okay? Oh, Pumpkin, you're gonna die. Again?
Are you kidding me?
How did we die? You had something on you and it wouldn't get off.
Be used to summon everyone to my location.
Is this
At
a
a
dead
very
end?
inconvenient time. I think so.
God.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, Joker's dead too?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, that was me. I'm done.
Oh, what's
I don't know
this?
what killed me.
Oh, that's just telling me
Oh,
how to
no.
play the game.
Do the things. Is there like a flashlight option, or is it just always this dark?
There is there's a torch we can grab,
Okay.
but I didn't grab one. So. Danger.
Oh my god, I totally
Light
forgot
my
it's
fire.
green.
Well, you need the
My
torches.
word is I think. Oh my god.
Swag.
Oh my god, your tits are in my face, girly. Hair's massive.
Sorry.
That looks promising. Where'd you go?
I think
Where'd
I'll
you go?
back you up just a little bit.
Shade! Oh, there you are.
Whoa.
Hello. There's a portal.
Everything is so
there's a word
muffled.
You can use to search for like a portal or something. Oh, what's this?
Yeah, I want to go home. Shows it.
I want to go
Uh,
home.
Yeah. Hold these items and speak magic words. I have to hold the thing, and then say it.
Oh. Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, okay, cool.
There we go.
Oh,
Can you turn up your volume
I hear a cat.
In game or
in game?
There's some.
Yeah, it sounds like a cat.
has why?
Whatever it is. It's
I don't know. You just seem like quiet and
Sorry,
muffled.
sorry, I didn't think so.
My noise
That's all that
cancellation
matters is that
is
you don't.
low. I don't think I want that.
As long as you're being dumb, we're good.
You don't want it high, I
Like,
don't
you're being-
think.
Oh, isn't there a dungeon?
Yeah,
timer?
no, probably not.
Dungeon timer. Not that I'm seeing.
I could've
Yeah,
sworn I saw
Yeah, it's
it.
at the bottom right.
What do you mean at the bottom right?
The dungeon
What
timer's at the bottom right.
All I heard was, oh!
What is this?
You're
Do you see
funny.
that? What is that thing?
I think.
I literally don't know what killed me. I
This
just
thing right
started
there.
like
Oh, is this like a, looks like a mannequin.
get green
Oh
smoke
god,
on my
its
screen.
eyes were glowing, so I got scared.
Well,
Apparently, a weird little thing.
Oh,
Shut
sure
the
is
door.
fucking
I was
dark.
trying to figure out how to kill it.
Hey,
It was like
I
on
found
you.
something.
Very nice.
The book
I don't
should
know what
have a
it is.
monster.
What is this
The
thing?
monster.
No,
and
I'm
the
gonna-
cave next to it.
I'm gonna avoid it.
Oh no, you said Owie.
Oh, I forgot.
It's okay. I think we're supposed to jump over
Oh.
this, maybe? Okay, maybe we go one at a time.
You're thinking. Stop.
Oh shit, I thought it was the trap. It's the same thing that happened to me.
Hey, look, an item on the ground.
I thought this was a gun.
Oh,
Oh, it's a knife!
Nope.
It's a
Fucking
knife.
way that they hold
Oh,
it
dude, I can like
insane.
stab. I can stab with it.
Oh, very nice. Oh, stabby stab.
Can I pick these up? No, just in there. Oh! Alright.
Oh,
Kill.
I want to go home. Hey, it shows us the portal. I was supposed to. Oh, there it is.
There's gotta be more we can grab, alright?
Cute. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I,
Joker.
That's Joker.
That has to be Joker's body, yeah? We didn't
Oh.
down the
Yep.
stairs.
That's it. I'm your father.
Who's your daddy?
No,
Oh my
Oh.
god.
I am your father.
Oh.
Oh hi.
Welcome
Hello.
back.
Hello,
Look, I
Dad.
found you.
How are you?
I'm here. Shade's in here. He found a knife. Well, he
Okay.
probably took damage. No, there you are.
Oh,
Hey, I
Oh.
found Joker. He was dead. Sorry.
Yeah, something killed me.
found another sword.
Flame
Well,
on.
that one was my own fault, I gotta say.
You gonna mention
Right
that we're
across
all
the
Yeah.
body.
dead,
Found something
Joker,
like he
or
had an egg on him.
Surely.
No, I'm not.
If it wasn't for that, you'd be dead forever.
Surely.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
Oh,
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 Shade crashed.
No.
no.
Flame on. Let's
What is-
just see. Codex.
Yeah, I'll grab the codex. Why not? Oh, forget no shit.
Nothing over here.
I'm bad at this game.
We just started.
I know, and I have no idea why I'm dying.
We're looking for stuff, right?
Well, I think the thing on me exploded.
And it
this?
killed both of us. Mm.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out.
It's a curse trap. You should get out of that thing.
Oh my god, I'm
Flame
dead.
Oh, he's back.
Hi,
Hi.
Shade.
Oh, he's just dead. He's not
So
gonna spawn
upset.
back.
They got your stuff.
There's a. If I say a word.
So that
what's the
timer
word?
there in the corner isn't there when you were alive.
Oh, really?
That,
Um,
yeah, that's what I was
Jump
saying.
over it? No.
That's what I was.
No.
Which one is it?
What
Jump
is this?
over it.
Flames
Oh,
on.
Yeah.
Flame on.
Is it okay?
Oh my god, Shade.
Jump over it.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Oh no, that's pumpkin.
Look at me.
Pumpkin!
I'm learning.
There you go.
I could hear
Yeah, that
every
was the
crunch,
biggest time.
every
That's a
rummage,
big chest.
That's crazy.
Every
I'm just
crinkle.
Shade now. I'm not crunching shit.
every crinkle I could hear.
Literally.
The wheel. Huh?
I opened it.
Are you?
Oh my god.
Not sure.
Not sure.
Oh, this is bad.
Quiet.
There's a big thing
Quiet.
in there.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, nice.
We're
Why are
al-
you here? What
I'm
happened?
alive!
Oh, it revives somebody.
Oh.
Okay, where's Pumpkin?
I
Don't.
did. You don't leave
Off she goes.
I'm coming for you, Pumpkin. Jump over. What? Okay, maybe I don't go by myself. Guys. Guys.
Run for it.
Flame on.
Maybe I don't go by myself.
Is this really a dead end? What the fuck?
Dead end. God dang it.
There's another end we can go through.
So the sarcophagus only revives one.
Yeah.
Yes.
If we want, I can bring Pumpkin to us. If she's alive.
She's not alive. Can we go... Can we go this way?
You
Sure.
should be able to.
How do I... What do I
It's,
do?
Hold on. Jump over it.
Flame on. Flame on.
No! Are you serious? Where the fuck did we die, Pumpkin? I want to go home. Who's your daddy? I'm your daddy. How the fuck do I do that? Hold on. Come out and play. What the fuck? I thought I was
I
right.
died.
I thought I was reviving Pumpkin.
What's the
Come
word?
and, come out and play.
Come out and play.
Fucking finally! What the shit? I died first.
I know.
Of everyone here.
Hurry.
It got both
Yeah.
of us. Why the fuck did it get both of us? But she's...
I'm taking my shield and I'm running away.
I have another death.
Just
face.
leaving me is crazy. We left you?
Who?
Shade's still dead. Come out and play. Come out and play. Come out and play. Hi. You're welcome. I want to go home. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Pumpkin? 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 Whoa, that laugh. Where's my friends? Where's my friends? 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 Friends?
Devastating.
Oh.
That's devastating. I found the exit. That's devastating. Well, we're fucked.
I was right by the portal and it closed.
Yeah, I went in and then came back out to find you guys.
And then somebody else was that you was probably you, Nash. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. That was me.
Do we even have any money?
There she
Nope.
goes.
Hey.
Time to just go fucking die.
There
I guess.
she goes.
Well, we're learning, okay? We're learning.
Ow!
No, I know.
Learn faster.
Dumb cunt.
What are you screaming about?
She's a little bitch.
What? You want to fight? You want to fight? Oh.
Fucking talking
hello.
to me about
What the
Mrs.
fuck?
Crunch. Can you imagine crunching all the way to Timbuktu?
Yes, thank you for telling me.
Alright, let's do this. We got this. We got it this
Okay,
time,
this is mine.
I believe. Oh, egg.
Oh, where's my egg? Who took my egg? Oh, that's a poison trap. Look.
Oh, your voice is all fucked.
Oh, I need you to. Will you marry me? You need to.
Will you marry me?
Thank you. Please. Oh, thank you. I was poisoned.
Yeah, don't step in that.
Yeah, that thing circled. Another
I
egg.
just have to hold this forever.
I need a... dungeon thing. Is there a dungeon thing? Hi, Tokenos! Hello, hello! Made it. Made it. Okay, go. Good to go. Okay, go. What? Oh, cannot be deactivated. No! Drop! Drop it! Shut up! Shut up. Oh.
Yes.
Let's go. Ouch. Joker!
Yeah.
Where are you? Shut up.
Uh,
Shut up!
I am.
I found. I found. I don't have this. I don't have the praise. I'm good. I'm so fucked. What is this? Shut up. Okay, go. Okay, go. Okay, go. I can't tell if that's... I can't tell if that's... Okay, go. No. Shut up. It's okay. It's like, okay, girl, damn. I get into the stream and I get greeted by Mashi saying, shut up. No, Lemon! It's this stupid holy hand grenade in my hand. What am I supposed to do? Okay. It's a trap. It's a trap. Shut up. What the hell are you? It's not you, it's me. Who are you? Do your homework. What is this thing? Shut up! Oh my god. I don't like this. Is this a... Oh! It is. It is a thing that I can't look at. Or I have to look at. Okay, Twitch chat. Vote. Shut up. Twitch chat, vote for something. Can you guys vote? I don't know how it works. Press exclamation followed by a number. Three. Shut up. Twitch chat voted random item. Twitch chat gave Mashi something useful. What did you give me? I don't see it. Hi, Boo. I want to go home. Shut up. What is this? Is this useful to me? Return the queen's hand to the chest to complete your quest. What's the thing for the traps again? Shut up. It's a trap. That was so quick! That was so fucking quick! He was not that
I don't
close
even-
to me!
I don't
just got
even
bored.
think it was open, Mashy.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
it wasn't. I could have kept
If I hold an
going.
item, I can.
I'm
No,
so
it's-
sad.
I
Okay, I
think-
understand the game a little better
It does in
though,
the
which
first
is
one,
which is
me
nice.
too.
Hello, Lemon.
And also-
Hello, Boo. I'm
I-
sorry. I was
I'm thinking
having a moment.
if you went
Just fucking
across
book
the
it, I guess.
bridge and then
Book it,
activated
get
the
it,
trap,
book it.
activated the trap so it was open, I wonder if he would have walked into it.
I wonder.
Stop talking. Nope, that ain't it. Shut up.
Oh, that actually worked.
The fuck up. To work on you.
I did that to Ben today. 'Cause something
Was there
bad
no?
happened to Ben. I was
Did you
just
have the
like,
spell book to see if?
You were calling your.
Did you have the dungeon spell book?
No, it was the.
I had what? I had yeah, I had the dungeon spellbook and the other one.
Oh, you had both of them. Okay.
Damn, I thought I would actually like make it. Damn, I'm so sad.
Yeah, you were doing well.
That stupid holy bomb, Jesus.
That was pretty funny.
Chad was like, damn, sorry.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I saw the lemon.
Lemon. I'm sorry, Lemon.
Flame on.
That's not right.
No, it's fine. Figure it out eventually.
Flame on, flame on.
Shut up. Shut up.
Oh, is that a revive thing?
Where?
The thing Pumpkin's at, behind her. Revive me!
Oh, she's gonna
Revive
someone,
me!
maybe.
Pumpkin!
Yeah, but
Is it?
does she know the spell word?
I don't know what she... No.
Come
Who's...
out and play?
It's either who's your daddy or come out and play.
Oh no. Wakey wakey?
If she just randomly gets into some fucking
Wake up.
crazy stuff.
Who's your daddy?
No.
I'm your father?
It could be like something totally different.
Just kidding.
Oh, don't do that, Pumpkin.
Get me out of here!
That's just gonna put her somewhere.
Yeah,
random.
that's what I died.
That's where I died!
Funny, that's not what I wanted. Because I forgot. Because to take me home. I thought. Oh no.
Oh my god.
This is where you
I mean, she's got
died?
3 minutes. It's
I
fine.
mean, I saw, but
Oh, isn't this where you died?
where?
Yeah.
Close to.
Come to me.
Isn't she like right
Wake up. I am your father.
Oh, maybe
it's
there's
just a different-
multiple.
there? Yeah.
Or
She's
maybe
gonna
my
fall,
stuff
she's gonna fall.
It's
despawned.
a trap.
So this
Trap
is
door.
This is
Trap
make-
door.
Uh-oh.
She could have bought a spellbook from that merchant.
Yes, she could have. I don't think she understands it.
Fuck.
She's not gonna make that.
She's like surrounded by traps.
What?
Oh Lord, have mercy.
I'm fucked. Well, at least I don't have anything, but this shit sucks.
I don't know what that makes. I activated it and did nothing.
What, that pillar thing?
The totem, yeah, the totem.
That's a Twitch thing. Integrated Twitch
Oh.
thing.
Yeah, you click it and then Twitch can...
Let me pass.
So it gives Pumpkin something good,
Uh.
or Mashy.
It gave me something. But I died.
Gave her
It gave me like a holy hand or something.
Oh no!
Oh, what's the word?
No! Okay, figure out what
I
the
see
word. He
dead
doesn't know what
people.
the word is either, though. Oh my
He should have a
God.
book.
He does have a book.
She's not reading Twitch chat.
Of course.
Oh, she has a lighting like max. Wait, why? Wait, hold on. Did my lighting fuck up? I can see like everything in the dungeon.
On my way.
I think it's just because you're already dead, so...
Mm. What are they doing?
I don't know.
I'm just standing there.
Sula's having problems
I don't know.
using that item.
Yeah, Zilla's trying to
I
use
see
the
dead
egg.
people. Fuck, I see dead
Pumpkin!
Cool. Hello. Now we're both here.
Keep going. Hey! 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 You fuck! You fucker! Oh my god, you could have bought a totem from that merchant, but you totally...
Ooh, what's that? Nothing. We're fucked.
Can I activate this? It's
It
already
says
been activated. What's this way? Oh.
The fucking oh, shit.
Okay, we're fucked.
Fuck you. I was trying to
Oh
rest
my
for so
goodness.
fucking long.
Okay, you're
Did
literally
not
fucked
work.
if you don't have a spell book.
Yeah. Because
Or
it
if you
changes
stay
it,
with
I
someone who
can't
has a spell book.
I can't remember it. Westfield.
I want less words, please.
So Mary Antoinette probably is gonna take all of our heads.
I think aren't we just restarting? Oh no, what the hell? There's no teleporter thing.
I think we're just
We
dead.
lost.
Can you guys stop thinking? Can y'all be dumb?
I think.
I think we're just
Oh god.
I am too.
Oh
here
god.
comes the hand.
Oh fuck.
Damn, that's
Sorry,
a
Queen.
big fucking gripper.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Queen.
Queen.
Sorry, Queen.
Is that me or the queen like Mashy?
Alright. We get a free piece of treasure. Okay, someone needs to keep that and heal people. Oh,
I love you.
what did I... Maybe you need to give it to me or
Ouch!
something.
Hey, why are you pushing
Stop
me?
crying.
Hey!
Stop
hey,
crying.
Hey! Hey!
Stop crying.
I'm full health.
Stop
Are you
crying.
injured?
I'm
This
injured.
chair looks like it's owned
Okay,
by
drop it.
somebody who
Oh.
has a cat.
This girl is on fire.
No, it is
If you
not
fucking
IT.
push me one more fucking, I swear to God.
It is.
I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. There goes your book.
I'll fucking kill you.
I'll fucking kill you.
I said
Joker has
today.
the craziest word.
Is it as crazy as what it could be, though?
No, it's probably the worst word you could get in this
So
one.
long, suckers.
No, it's not. It's not. But it can be.
Where did my...
Probably.
Hey, my
probably
book.
The voice to text misunderstood what you said because it's like the song. Dun, 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 dun.
I have a dungeon codex, so
Okay, if you have a dungeon codex, I'm following you.
I have a dungeon codex. Don't fucking push me.
I'm gonna push you.
Don't push her. I'll push you.
Yeah,
I
get
did
fucked.
push her.
Yeah, get fucked. Get fucked, Zilla. Get fucked.
I wasn't actually.
Ah.
That's just payback.
Close the door. Hold the door! Hold door! Hold door!
I guess I should wait for fucking shit.
Yeah, boys stay with boys. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, do you have a dungeon codex?
Yes.
Okay, that's great.
That's why he was gonna push me.
Well, now we're
Oh, that's a lot
together.
of stuff over there. Forever.
Together forever. If you get a holy bomb, just tell it to shut up. Most items will have a hint on how to like deact. No!
Told you.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm gonna go back to the stairs.
Ouch! I will always tell me you'll always
Oh
love
my God,
me.
why do you sound like that?
Tell me you will always love me.
I love you. I always love you.
Thank you.
No.
No, you say it better. No,
Hey, I don't
never
have
mind.
a healing thing.
I will always love you.
I will always love you.
Thank you. That's
Oh,
great.
it worked.
You don't need a healing to cure poison.
Oh, you just need the power of friendship and love.
Feels good, man.
Feels good, man.
Sorry about it. Yeah, they
Oh.
That antagonizing noise.
Oh, grating.
That antagonizing, grating noise is back.
When all of a sudden I hear this grating. Don't fall. I'm stuck. Okay, I'm better.
Your fat ass got stuck in between.
Show me the way. I don't think we're going the
I'm
right
literally
way.
just collecting these coins. Oh, look, a door.
Hold door, hold door.
Hold door.
Thanks, Queen.
Hold door. The fuck was that? What the
What the fuck?
the actual fuck? Why the fuck did you call me here? Why the fuck
Oh,
did
it was
I
an
here?
accident. It was an accident.
We were together. We were together and we were.
Let's just.
It's the fucking antagonizing, aggravating noise back. Fucking
What?
I haven't accepted doors. Flame on.
Flame on.
Hurry, hurry, kill shade, hurry.
Flame on.
What is that thing? Is that the will you marry me?
No, that is not the will you marry me.
I don't know what it is though.
It is.
I'm too sexy. Oh, it's.
No.
I'm too sexy.
Flame on.
Flame on.
I'm too sexy.
I am too sexy.
I'm too sexy.
Are you sure that's the one?
I am too sexy.
Too sexy for my show. I'm too sexy.
I don't have a dungeon codex. I don't think it's I'm too sexy.
Oh,
Joker? Joker?
yeah.
Do you have a dungeon codex?
I do.
Where's Pumpkin? Did Pumpkin... Ah!
Oh no.
I have another curse word.
Hey,
Zilla said a
what's
naughty
the-
word
what's
and
the-
killed me.
The day before? Stop crying. Okay, it's not that changed.
Welcome back, Mashi.
You killed me.
How?
You said a naughty word.
What's the naughty word?
I don't know.
Oh.
Help me! Help me! Help me!
I'm too sexy.
What are the other options?
Do you
Flame
have
on.
to shut up?
I
Will
am
you
too
marry
sexy.
me? I don't know if it's I'm too sexy though. I don't know who
There's
this
something
is.
there. There's something there. I need healing. Who can heal me?
Stop crying.
Stop crying.
His mommy loves you.
Mommy loves you.
Oh,
Mommy
No,
loves you.
that's a bad word. Don't say the L word.
oh, mommy loves
Oh.
you.
That's
Mommy
fine.
loves you.
Ow!
What?
Ow, your love hurts me.
Stop saying it.
Can you heal me?
Flame on. I need to say
Flame
the
on.
L word. I need
Yeah,
to
the
say
L
the
word's a
L
heal.
word.
So we have to wait until it refreshes.
Changes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go sneak past this guy.
I'm too sexy.
You're not grabbing this? You left something back there.
Stop it. Owie. Owie. Ow.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Owie.
Stop it.
Owie.
What the fuck?
Maybe you should say it.
Stop it.
Wait.
What is that? What is that, Zilla? What is it?
Oh no.
Oh, what is that? What is that? I'm too sexy.
Come here. Come here.
Will you marry me?
Let's leave. Let's leave. Let's leave.
What
You're
is
gonna
that?
die. You're gonna die.
Sorry, Gigi. Sorry,
What the
Gigi.
fuck is that noise?
It's Mashy. She got cursed.
Oh. Here. Use this. It'll transfer all your curses to someone else.
Maybe you need this book.
It tells you at the top left what it is. I think it's not my problem.
Blame on.
Not my problem.
No.
It's my problem.
No,
Oh,
it's
it-
my problem.
May I have the book back?
Say the old.
How do I drop it? Oops.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, finally. Stop crying.
flame on.
Stop crying.
Behind you, behind you, behind you, behind you, behind you.
Extra crispy.
Extra crispy. What's the healing?
I cannot heal for some reason.
You need the wand.
What's the healing word?
Stop crying.
Stop crying.
Stop
Stop
crying.
Stop
I
crying.
cannot.
I'm sorry.
Can someone try it?
Are you even
sorry.
screaming about?
Stop crying.
Huh?
Stop crying.
We're kind of.
We need to get out of here.
I'm too sexy. I'm too sexy.
It's not. It's not. I'm too sad. Extra crispy.
My mouth is following you. Be careful not to swear. Fuck you.
Joker died. I don't need 2 torches.
I'm about to die.
Extra crispy.
Stop crying. Is it
I gotta
done?
go.
Yeah, you do. Whoa.
You're the only one alive. That
Oh,
thing's gonna
no.
kill you.
We're the only ones alive.
Ew, did you fart? Oh my god. Well. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I'm almost there, I'm almost there, I'm almost there, I'm almost there. Body part? Body part? No body part. Okay. Rebirth. Yes. Come out and play. Come out and play.
Oh, hey! So you said fart and it killed me. Because they counted it as a bad word.
Oh, I need more gold. Come out and play.
Oh, hey, it's me. Don't worry about it. We only have like 2 minutes.
Okay. I'm sorry, Pumpkin. And Joker. I'm sorry, Pumpkin and Joker.
Treasure required.
I put a bunch of treasure in it. Should I just close it?
Oh, can you just close it? Oh, that's interesting.
What were you gonna say?
Can I see your book? Real? Okay, never mind, that's fine. Pumpkin, I'm unsure what hands you were talking about.
There was a whole bunch of
There
hands
was
on my
a
body.
I grabbed them
I-
out, so...
Yeah,
I have
I
them.
looked. Oh, well, I can't see them for some reason. They weren't there for me.
I saw a single hand.
Oh,
Alright.
I fucked up. That's unfortunate.
I'm doing this. I'm just bringing my own books this time.
I have a codex, so...
I'm gonna buy a healing wand.
It has limited
Absolutely.
usage, so.
Yeah.
Oh, it
use
does.
wisely. Yeah, it does.
If it's the L word, don't say it.
Loser.
Stop
Oh, wow.
whining.
Lucky.
Okay, you're just using that.
Oh,
Right away.
literally.
Nope.
Oh, that was my L word.
That's not my L word.
Some
I don't have a
monsters are not
word.
listed here
Oh,
and
what did
cannot
you
be
do?
avoided by magic words.
I have 4.
I don't have
I have
any.
2.
That's probably because you gave them all to Zilla.
Yep.
That's really fucking funny,
Um,
actually.
Okay, so that thing that killed
That's
me.
really funny.
That thing that killed me the first time when we were trying to say I'm too sexy. That was not the Blightwalker. Because when it killed
No.
me, it said I got killed by a hug face.
The Blightwalker is a giant, tall. It looks like a Slender Man type deal. And it's
So there's no
down-
word for it. Understand.
There is no word for it. Indeed.
I don't fucking understand.
I'm
Yeah,
tired
some
of this
monsters are
form.
not listed.
Going here.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Maybe we should just stick together.
Lame.
No, that's for pussies.
Yeah,
okay.
actually, though.
Pussies.
That's fine. I'll just...
Also, I don't want to be around you guys anyway.
Whoever doesn't have a codex. Do you guys have codexes? Oh,
You're asking a lot of questions for somebody who just got here.
I only have a spell
I
book.
have I have a codex and a torch, so I guess we can roll together.
Well, look at this high value mail.
Okay.
Pumpkin, we're leaving.
Don't ever say that to me again.
Look at this high value mail.
I am not a high value male.
Ooh, coin.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
I think she left us.
Found a potion.
A potion?
Once drunk, gives you the ability to carry an additional treasure.
Ooh. Oh no.
I have 3
Oh,
slots
my
now.
God.
Oh, that was
Okay.
that's when I was...
I think I saw Pumpkin run this way. by
Oh.
the way.
Okay.
So, whatever you want to do. We need to scroll for that.
Yeah, well,
This
carry
is the
on.
finder.
Carry on then.
Carry on, good sir. Carry on.
Okay, well, can I have a,
There you are.
can I have a book, please?
Wash
Flame
your
on.
Them at
hands.
the same time.
Wash your hands.
This bitch is hoarding all the books like it's fucking the Library of Alexandria. Give me your shit!
This is
Wrong
not.
book.
I bought it, you bitch. Give yourself one.
Why don't you just follow someone? Teamwork.
Wash your hands.
Yeah,
Wash your hands!
Wash your hands.
Stinky.
The power of crystal helps you.
Stinky, wash your hands.
How would work on Zola? He never watched
Oh.
That's a fucking lie. I wash my hands all
Do I look fat? Ask me, ask me, ask me, do I look fat?
Why
You
do
look
you
fat.
sound
Do I look
like
fat?
that?
Do I look fat?
Do you look fat?
No, you look great.
Thank you, Joker.
The D-O-R-E.
Why do you sound like that?
I don't know. Sock.
The
Boot.
D-O-R-E.
Boot.
What?
Stop whining.
Sayonara!
Did you just say sayonara?
Flame on.
Don't say that! It's a bad word to me.
Stop whining. Stop whining. Wait, what is it?
You have to say the word. You don't
Why do you sound so...
Stop crying.
Ow! God.
Joker, what's the good word?
Just go ahead.
Just go ahead.
There's nothing in here!
Shit. Yeah, let's get this way.
This looks like a trap
It has the
door.
light.
Tell me I look great. Tell me I look great.
You look great.
You look great.
Thank you.
She's having a bad time. Why do you sound like
Sounds
that?
so sad.
You sound so sad, Meshi.
I'm leaving.
Hi has to be fun. Hello. Hello.
Crouch.
Stop!
Stop whining.
After it,
Stop
Do I-
crying.
Thank you.
I need a light.
Oh, another word. I don't have it for
I'll
you.
just try to use this on random. I am your father. I am your father. Nobody did yet.
Hello, friends. Don't say
Flame on.
Oh, I can see y'all's health.
Flame on.
Please don't say naughty words.
Fuck you.
Flame on.
Fart.
Crouch.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it's a
Stop
crouch.
that! Stop that!
Crouch.
Love! Love!
Stop.
Crouch. Crouch.
Don't say the
So,
word.
sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, love?
Stop crying.
Fuck.
Crouch love.
I'm sorry for giving you all my words.
It's okay.
I am too spicy. I am too spicy.
Crouch.
I am too spicy.
Happy.
Oh my god, that's one
The
mic.
door. Oh shit!
Please stop cursing. You're gonna kill me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just summoned something that I shouldn't have.
No, that thing was already in the room. I don't know how you missed it.
I'm gonna die. I'm I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Pumpkin, I'm gonna die.
Oh! Oh god! Oh god!
I'm too spicy. I'm too spicy.
Perfect.
Right, please.
Where's an egg?
I
Oh.
am your father. I am your father.
That's crazy.
I'm dead.
You not only but
The fucking vest did not go off.
I don't know why whenever
We
you
seek
say
your
like
favor.
somebody, the game
Shade's having a good old time.
He's having a great time.
He's having a
Turn back.
Sunny, hi. Hi. What's that? Shut up.
oh, shit.
Shut up.
Stop talking! Stop talking!
I suck!
I suck.
I suck! Okay, there we go.
Thank you, Shade.
So much
Okay.
shit. That's
No
really
problem.
upsetting.
Yeah, I lost a lot of stuff.
Okay, don't open the tomb if no one's dead.
Yeah.
How do you crouch?
Messi,
Oh,
what
like
am I doing?
you're crouching.
Fuck.
It doesn't work anymore, you dumb bitch!
I know.
Nashi, why are you summoning things you shouldn't? I'm sorry.
That person just got farted on.
Thank you, I'm not. Thank you.
There's something.
What is that?
That one. That
What is that? I'm too sexy!
Oh my god.
Just kidding. You piece of cunt. God.
You piece of cunt. Hey, it's in
What
my
is that?
name.
What is that, Joker?
There's no word for these
Oh,
things.
there's so many.
Yep, I'm going inside.
I want to go home.
No! Get me out of here.
Wait,
Get me
I had no
outta
stamina.
here.
Wait.
Get me out of here.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here. What the actual fuck? Just kill me. Just freaking kill me. I want to go home. I want to go home. That's a root golem. Is everyone dead? Is everyone dead? Is there a win to this game? Yes, there is. It's like Lethal Company, but you can cast spells with your voice. And you have a word that you're not supposed to say or else it will hurt you, and all your friends have words that you cannot say or they cannot say or else they will get hurt. What's up here? Pumpkin? Ah!
Ow, my egg.
Why aren't you using your egg?
It's not. I don't know the word. The word changed. I think.
Come out and play.
Oh,
There
hello.
we go.
Who picked it up? Oh, Joker.
Who pick it up?
Picking it up.
What's the timer word?
I don't...
Someone should
Mm.
have it in the black book.
Time's up. Why did you do that? Where did it go? Time's up.
It's right there. Time's up.
Where does it
I don't
say
know
it?
I don't know. I couldn't figure that
Time's
out.
up.
It's very like a while.
Okay, well, I'm not going through that. Have fun. Sorry, my queen. I didn't get any treasure for you this time. Wee, wee, wee. I'm hearing a lot of noises. Hello? Hello?
Okay, I didn't know where you were.
Yeah, the portal's about to close, so I'm not gonna go through it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit outside, I guess.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, there you are.
Show portal location. Oh. Oh.
Hey, we're almost halfway there.
We are? How many more
9
do
out
we
of 20.
need? 9 out of 20. And we have how many days? 3?
Yeah, I think we have one more day. Not looking good.
Not looking good, buddy.
No.
Slay my queen. Slay
Time's
my
up.
queen.
Slay my queen.
Oh, it's on the other portal, not here. Okay. How much time do we have?
I don't know, it doesn't
we don't
say.
know. It says it's coming.
We need the
close soon.
portal clock, which Shay just bought.
Okay. So, this thing.
Yes.
I need to use hand portal and say that, and then I can request something.
Oh. I mean, we can go ahead and just get a random treasure real quick. Ow!
Did you say something?
No, so I did not say that.
Fine.
I
Treasure?
said a word, but I didn't say it.
Treasure?
But we can. No, it's not treasure. We can grab a quick treasure real quick. We only have to get 10 tomorrow.
Now we can wait for tomorrow. But we need to
Okay.
make it fast.
Because usually it gives us like
Random.
2 messages about the portal, and we've only gotten 1, I think.
Close?
Yep. Wait, we're at... Close.
I think they're dead. I think they're
Oh, I see. Yeah.
dead. Well,
Sucks.
We need 11 treasures.
and we're almost halfway
Nice.
there.
Halfway there. Halfway there.
I need a coda, a dungeon codex.
Okay,
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
Stop.
I'm so sorry.
We need.
Do we share money?
I'm really sorry.
Yes.
I was looking at the words on
Oh.
your screen and it made me think of that song from Ren and Stimpy. I apologize.
Do you have a codex? Okay.
I have codex.
Okay.
I always keep the codex on me.
No.
Okay. Well.
It's a thing.
Oh my god.
She didn't expect a thing.
Let's go.
Alright, 11 treasures, guys. We got this.
Let's lock in. Hey, look! What is this? I got a silver coin. I guess I'll follow Bashu.
Ouch!
Oh, go. Speak.
Tell me.
Darling, I love you.
Thank you. Show me the way.
Show me the way.
Wait.
A lot of coins.
Get me out of here.
I'm not using this. Look, it's like a church.
Yeah.
Crouch. Crouch.
Crouch. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, you're fine. I'm bad.
Darling, I love you, please.
Darling, I love you.
Ow!
Darling, I love you.
Ow!
Why is it not working?
Blizzard. It's not gonna happen.
Darling, I love you.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Why is it not
You have to say
working?
it.
It's not gonna happen. I'm allergic to commitment. Finally. I'm leaving.
I'm allergic to commitment. Okay.
No,
Come
say
to
it, say
Papa.
it. Please, darling, I love you.
Darling, I love you. I don't think that's it, Joker.
It is that. Oh, your breath stinks. Your breath stinks.
Your breath stinks.
thank you. No, I am your father.
I am your father.
Hello.
Here,
Oh my
Zilla.
god. Oh, thank you. You said the L word a lot and I was very low.
Joker kept telling me to say it.
It was that. This thing
It
said
changes. It
actual- I
changes.
know, but it was still showing the previous one. It was showing in my screen.
Okay, we need treasure, guys.
I have one.
I have nothing.
Oh, even between all of us, if you grab 2, it's only 10. We need 11.
I have 3 slots I can do. Let's go.
Okay. Sick. Swag money.
Pumpkin, your model is so cool.
There's nothing here.
Isn't she so cool? Did I say hi, Sunny? Hi, Sunny.
Hi, Sonny.
Hi, Sonny. I'm dying.
So bye.
What is that? She's coming back.
Don't open that door. I'm allergic to commitment.
I'm allergic to commitment. I'm allergic to commitment. Oh, okay. Okay.
The other one. Oh,
Okay, sorry.
no, I'm not doing that one. Sorry, Tim. I'm not doing this one.
She's probably on the couch in there. If I had to guess. Do we want to go through here?
Yeah, but what do we say?
It's on the back of them, so we just circle around it.
Circle around him.
You mad?
You mad, bro? Who's your daddy?
Super Daddy.
Bring it on.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Owie.
Yeah, it does one more attack.
What happened, Pumpkin?
Yeah.
That's me. I'm Sunny. Hi. I don't know if I said hi.
Hey!
It's Sonny.
I got to increase scalpus value. Push command. Okay, I'm gonna do a 50-50 here. Either I die or I live, and this is doubled. Oh, I got healed.
Okay, I'm gonna drink this then. I am 1 health.
It's a 50-50.
It's a 50-50. We like gambling, right? We like
We
gambling.
really
That's
like
why I did it.
gambling.
I love gambling. Ah!
Ouch.
Where did...
Don't. Oh, I fucked up. I said the L word.
Oh.
No. It was my...
Yeah, there's another gobbler here.
I have enough...
Shut
juice.
up! Say shut up! Say shut up!
Say shut up.
Joker,
Shut
say
up.
shut up!
Shut up. Shut up.
Hold
Shut
it in
up.
your hand! Oh my god. Oh
Joker,
my
Joker,
god.
You have to hold it. You have to hold it and say shut up.
No,
What?
I'm dead. I'm
Hold, you have to hold the
You
bomb
picked
and
up a
say
holy
shut up.
hand
We gamble, we
grenade.
gamble, we gamble.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, it
Oh
should be
my
in one of your
God.
pink slots.
Sick. I don't have a way to race you guys.
When you start hearing the
Oh,
we have to pull it out and say shut up.
Hi, Bumcam. Hi, Sunny.
Hi.
Fuck.
Hi, Shade.
I'm so fucking fast. I'm so fast.
Hi, Mashy.
I'm fast as
Sorry,
fuck.
Ah, you
Die.
killed me. Hi.
I can go
Yeah.
this way. No,
Dude,
Oh.
Shade and I literally defeated one of those things, and then he yelled, "Let's go," and that killed me because that was my word.
She was, I guess, level up because it only does like half a heart, right?
Yeah, but I was at half a heart.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was excited because we killed it, so I was like, let's go.
Let's
and
go!
just
And
fucking
then-
died.
I'm gonna drop this crown.
That's crazy.
For
Yeah, it was
the
pretty
goblins are
upsetting, not
2
gonna
at the
lie.
moment.
Oh, what's that?
I'm
Oh,
trying
that's
to
where
race
you guys just were.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
And then I
like
fell
those
in a
poopy
hole.
bodies on the floor.
That's how I died.
Yeah.
Because there was a floor trap, and I was like, is this open or closed after I said the word? And
Nope.
it was open, so that happened.
I'm just gonna leave. So I have the scroll, and I'll raise you guys.
Man, this dumb bitch talking to himself.
Who's so fucked?
Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah, it's
I will
fucking
not serve.
over, dude.
who's that?
Oh, he has
I'll take a
one.
doodle.
I'm
I'll
a-
this way.
Oh.
No,
He has
no,
some
no, don't
crouch,
lock on me,
stop
please.
it,
Don't
love,
lock on
go
me.
home, can you, left?
Oh no.
You will be my
Allergic to
first
commitment?
girlfriend.
That'd be crazy if what she said was
I'm locked in.
said love.
Oh, what is that
It's dead.
monstrosity? It's Jover.
You say, oh, it's Joker?
Jover.
Oh, it's Jover.
No.
Is that in 1, 2, 3? How much does that thing?
Half a health, but it's not supposed to kill you unless you say a bad word.
No, then you shouldn't say a bad word.
Well, yeah, but it killed me.
Maybe you just said a bad word.
I don't remember saying a bad word.
It was fart, remember?
I don't think fart is a bad word. I probably thought you said fuck, to be honest with you.
Oh, no, it's not here.
What is he looking for?
Work her, chat. Chat, work her.
Please don't revive, just end the day.
Just
Or go
send
back.
it.
Well, it's the
Just
last
hell.
day.
Little. Oh, yeah.
Who's your daddy? Welcome back.
Me?
Welcome. It chose you. There's some books for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, we gotta get 7 more. And I'm at half a
I don't know if I can.
I was gonna try to res everyone, but
Show
it's
me
not
the way.
gonna be, so.
There's a way over there. Ouch!
Don't say any words that start with the letter L.
Okay.
Just to be safe. I have like 2 L words. Don't say home
Mm-hmm.
or stop. Do I have to... I thought I had a... I'm leaving.
You will be my first
You will be my
girlfriend.
first girlfriend. Damn, she doesn't like that. She wants a man with experience.
What the fuck are those glasses? I read chat! I read chat! Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I read chat. We're so fucked. I'm never reading chat again when I play this game. Where's the dark shrine? I was your third watched? That's crazy. I'm sorry, Zilla. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. I say we start over. I say we start over. Okay. Chat, pick something quick! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Safe to go. Safe to go. Oh, I can't leave the... Safe to go. I can't leave the totem.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked.
Sonny, excuse me?
Are you gonna shit out a coin?
She's so too. To my channel.
Huh?
She's my first sub.
I wanna see what the coin does. Where's the coin? Oh, it's... Oh my god, it's not an item? Okay, whatever. Whee! Whee!
Oh. That's crazy.
I wasn't making it. I wasn't making it, bruh.
No,
Bruh.
we'd never.
Bruh.
Well, we tried and we did a little better this time.
I died
better. We need
I like
to
how I
wash
just
Mash's
smashed
mouth with soap.
Why are you touching
I'm so
me?
sorry.
Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh,
Oh my god!
Crush me!
If you jump,
Do
then
it!
No,
You guys
jumped
have
and I
already
blocked
hurt me.
you.
That hurts you?
I don't know. That's okay. I'm dead anyway. Oh no. Oh wait, this is...
Bruh,
I'm gonna go
thinking-
grab a beer.
I'm gonna go heal.
Also, I saw that there were other game modes like Crater, and that one seems fun.
I don't know how you would like if somebody just started saying words though. Like I don't. Maybe I'm just. There's got to be a way to do it, obviously.
Do we want to try a
I'm sure-
different
I'm
game
sure
mode?
I'm sure the words are different.
I want to try to at least beat a day.
Ow! Please don't say
The words.
that. Nah, right?
No.
You guys can't say this
Behind.
for me.
Oh, okay.
You can't say
We
B
aren't going
E
to
H I N.
Fuck.
What
Joker.
are you calling out to me? What word? What word?
B E H I N D.
That's the
Rear.
word.
Got it.
Yeah.
Did you guys see? Did you guys see my action? My
I
word
I had
is
to
this.
explain to Shade. Say the things that are
Just
not
the
in front
fancy
of,
tram.
but
That's
to
too
him,
good.
and then he killed me.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Can you
whoa,
stop
whoa,
humping me?
that's-
It's just that you pushing
Hi.
is so fucking funny.
You
I
jump
got
at
you.
once, It's so funny.
Thanks, fam. I don't want him
Oh,
touching
shit,
me.
I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
He stinks.
Wow, that's awesome.
Wow, that's awesome. Wow,
awesome.
that's
Wow,
awesome.
Wow,
That's
Oh,
also
where's my
awesome.
gun?
awesome.
Bruh.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Run for it. Egg.
Egg.
I didn't know someone was behind me.
Ouch!
Oh, I already forgot.
That's a bad word.
Open up. Alright, sweet. What a fucking- like, I immediately forgot.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah.
What's yours
What is
again?
this?
Bomb?
What?
I don't know if we should pick that up.
Oh, it's a bomb. Also
Yeah.
has companions.
Uh,
G to throw, slows
Uh.
monsters. Explodes when someone apologizes. Yeah. So. Also, my word is this.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
he's dancing.
I'm dancing, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't apologize, okay?
Well, as
That's
long as
gonna
I
be
don't
really
have
hard.
the
It's gonna be
bombs.
really hard for me.
Okay,
Oh, if
we
you
already-
say it or if someone else says it.
I think it... Okay, there's a wand here. I think the
Off we
bomb
go.
has to be out.
Okay. Huh?
It's like any other... It's like any other item, I'm guessing.
She walked away.
Well, that's nothing. Ooh, pumpkin?
Yeah.
Walk away.
Don't say the L word.
Extra crispy.
What? What
The
L
L
word?
Oh, you don't have to leave Shade.
What is
So we
that?
can open this
Shade, you
door.
gotta go.
What?
The door.
The door.
The door says your thing.
Oh.
Crouch.
Okay, I wasn't far enough
You're
away.
good.
It hurts even if you're far away.
Oh, there's a big guy walking this way.
I am too spicy. It's I am.
Ah. I just kind of flopped down. I want to go home. 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 Jesus. All that glitters is not gold. want to hang out with Gigi. I don't know if Gigi wants to hang out with you. He doesn't really like men. He don't really like men. In his tunnel. Gigi. Shizzle can come too. Okay. I'll let him know. Don't. Sorry! Sorry!
Shut up.
Oops. Well, that didn't work at all.
Nope.
I want to activate that totem. Did you already activate it?
No, I want to go home because I have 3 really good things.
Okay,
in
go
me.
home then. Go home. It's a straight shot.
How do I go home?
Once you
Will
get
it
out of the
kill me?
door, no, jump.
Oh.
How am I supposed to run past this guy? I think as long as he doesn't see me. Bruh. Bruh. Well, you don't like my glasses, Cogs? You don't like my glasses? Are they too
That's-
shiny for
I
you?
was not on that. Ow! What am I?
I don't know what happened there.
Shade said a naughty word. Why am I not allowed to
Okay.
say a naughty word?
You're not allowed to say CRAP.
What the
Well, that's
fuck?
great.
What do you mean, what the fuck?
Oh,
What is
what
this
is
thing?
What are you talking about?
Can we just?
No, you just avoid it.
Look, I could
Yeah,
take
that's
them
good.
off.
There's nothing
Oh, this
here
is a,
though.
yeah, this is dead end.
God, thank you.
That's awesome.
Why are you so loud? Shut the
That's
fuck
so
up. You shut the fuck up!
Is that a door? No, that's a dead end.
An item here. That's probably my
I
book.
think it's yeah, I think that's where this
It's
is where
my
we go.
book. Heck.
We didn't went this way, right?
I
don't
got
think so.
face hugged by a face hugger. That's why I'm loud. I screamed. It scared me.
Uh-huh.
Roll this up.
I'm working on Christmas presents for friends. And I'm
Pumpkin.
making chainmail items for them. Oh, that's really fucking useful.
What does it do?
Scream suckers? What the fuck? Oh, does it make you silence? Oh, look at that. Crouch.
I face hug and don't want to get whatever you got.
Anybody!
Damn.
Oh. Behind! Oh, oh yeah. Super.
I'm alive!
Look at
Whippy! I have your
that!
prize!
Whippy!
Yay! I don't have a codex.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't know where I died.
Here.
Oh,
Right
that's...
here, right?
Yeah, that fucking guy, facehugger, got me. If I could get my stuff, that'd be fantastic.
Ouch.
Okay,
Oh.
I don't know how to get past
Don't
him,
tell-
so...
That's fine, let's just go.
Ouch!
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, look at that!
Was that a good timing?
I didn't bring anything worthwhile.
I have a clock.
You have
I
a cock? That's funny.
May I get yielded, please?
I love you.
I love you.
You don't have the
Free hugs,
wand,
by the way.
pumpkin.
Free hug!
Okay.
Free hug! Does somebody want to give
That's
me
why I
some
got in the
free
way of
hugs?
it.
That would be
I want free
Free
hugs
hug.
too.
Free hugs.
Yay! Free hug!
Free
Yeah!
hugs.
Hugs all around!
I still
Free
need
hugs.
another free.
Thank you.
Free hug!
Free
Shane,
hugs.
from
Are we
behind.
done?
I really need.
Could you stop moving?
Pumpkin! Don't say the word!
Free hugs.
Thank you.
Free hugs.
Oh.
I face
Why did
hug
we
and I
end
don't
it?
want to get whatever.
I
you
thought we
got.
were done!
Man, I wish there was a guy.
You
that would
teleport
help
us
me
out of there! Why did you teleport us?
Do that?
Someone teleported
Oh,
us.
do that.
If someone... What? Okay.
What happened?
It's happy hour.
Stop!
Hell yeah,
Stop!
baby.
My stuff! Stop! My stuff! Stop! No! My stuff!
I did.
Well, we can
so
leave
much
the
that
egg
round.
here.
I
guess,
turned in
and someone knows.
4
You wanna
items.
try the
What did you
labyrinth?
guys do? Nothing.
I gotta pee.
Yeah.
I'd rather have
Pisses
help.
and drinks.
Pisses and drinks. Pisses and drinks.
It's happy hour. We got 15 minutes. That's our time limit.
Du- 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 du-
Show me the
du-
way.
du- 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 du. Du-
You see the
du-
thing?
du- 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 du. Show me the way. We're probably.
the way.
Nonsense.
Du- 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 du. Okay, maybe
So
I
I think
leave
there
the
might-
maybe I leave the egg
I saw something here. Oh,
But-
wait, he's over here.
the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Maybe I leave the egg outside of the door.
Did we just made a whole circle?
Oh
I don't know
no,
if there's
that's the
actually,
portal.
I don't think there's actually like an entrance. I think this is just a big maze.
Show me the way.
Show me the way. Over here. Oh, there's an entrance.
Oh, okay, well, never mind. Ignore me. Thank goodness, I'm sleepy all of a sudden.
She's sheepy. He's sheepy.
Can you believe it's almost Christmas?
It's almost Christmas. Crouch. Crouch.
Stop! Stop saying it!
I need to open this door. Crouch. Just go ahead. Just go ahead.
Flame on.
Come on.
Well, I wasn't sure if it was open.
Just go ahead. Bruh.
What's the noise?
What's that sound?
Oh, it's the lady. I'm gonna pass, actually.
I'm gonna
pass.
I'm gonna pass.
flame on.
Just go ahead.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna go back.
Link.
Just go ahead. Just go ahead. Safe to go. I want to go home. Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking. Kill a teammate to increase its value by 1. Doesn't work when portal is closed. Crazy. Let's see if anyone's dead. I am your father. Okay,
I don't know
no
what'll
one's dead.
happen, so I'm gonna go put this away.
Pumpkin. Hi.
Jesus, scared the shit out of me.
Sorry. You
Where's
found
the
leg?
recycler?
It's right there,
This?
right in front of you. It's right in
Oh.
front of you.
Cool.
Ooh. Flame on? No. I like it spicy. Pumpkin, did she leave already? Okay. Do you have the thing for this thing?
Oh, interesting.
Stop talking. Stop.
Stop talking.
Stop talking.
Stop talking.
Stop talking. Okay.
I don't know. So this is, yeah, I have it, but respawn all dead enemies. Random. Where's the
Stop talking.
random treasure?
Stop talking.
There's another one.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
Zilla went to get a beer, so I pushed him and took his codex.
Hello there.
Nothing. How you
Nothing,
doing?
nothing. How you doing? You're doing great. Yeah, you look
What
great.
time is it?
I don't know.
We got 7 minutes and 30 seconds, basically.
Okay.
Oh, that's a threat. Hey, how about you don't bring
What?
that knife?
Oh,
Yeah.
I also have this one.
Yeah, useless.
There's a thing behind you.
I'm
Ouch.
leaving. Goodbye. Ouch! That was.
I hurt myself. I brought that upon
That's
myself.
hilarious. That's actually hilarious. I
That's
saw
actually
that clip
hilarious.
on TikTok today, and I fucking lost it. Ouch! Ouch! No!
Oh, stop it! Okay, fine. He wanted to increase the value of it.
Fucking hun.
I'll get you guys.
Useless shield.
He'll get us? So he leaves? Motherfucker.
Don't say you found anything.
Slay my queen.
Slay my
I'm
queen.
trying. Slay my queen.
He took my shit!
You look wonderful tonight. I see dead people.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. You still have it. Here, take it.
Do we get to keep it?
Still use it. Yeah, look, it's right there.
Are you gonna kill me again?
No, I already deposited the knife, so. Hey, how's it going?
How'd you do that?
Q.
That was not cool, man. Not cool at all.
Well, how about this?
Oh! Oh, look at this guy.
Nerd.
Wait, where's my
I only need
codex?
2 more treasures.
Where's my stuff?
Well, you're here,
It's
man.
happy
She was
hour.
where you died.
Oh.
We have 5 minutes, by the way, just so you know.
Oh, well, we're waiting on those losers.
Cinco.
I wanna. Where did I come from? This way? Where the guy is?
Yeah, probably. Oh, I think they're coming back. They probably have the rest of the stuff.
Fuck you. Can't even press the right button.
Your
That's
codex
power.
is right here. Huh. My thing, my shit. Give it. Give it.
Take it from me, bitch.
Give it.
Yeah. Watch this. Watch this, Matthew. Watch this.
Oh, that's so cool.
Hello.
Finally shut up. Jesus Christ.
Oh god. Do you have a
Holy shit.
weapon? Do you have... Are you gonna kill me? Okay.
It's a shield.
You
Okay.
just turn
What's
your
that?
I feel like it's
Follow
spicy.
shit. No! God, you're such a cunt!
You can see our health and.
Yeah, I
our
know.
wood.
I thought it'd be funny.
Hey, we did it.
Are we all
Wow,
here?
First day?
Second
I
day.
think it's the second day, yeah.
Second day.
I think we're all here.
Where's
Joker?
Joker?
I see him.
You came with
He
me.
was... No one knows you, Miss Jackson. Found another victim and no one's gonna find Miss Jackson. Yeah.
Is the queen
Yeah,
gonna
well,
Maybe
reward
be
us?
careful what you say.
Ouch.
Ollie.
Don't say that. Don't say be cautious.
Oh, okay. Be weary.
Oh, the other C
Be
word.
mindful.
Yeah.
Oh, can we
I'm
stack?
injured.
That's what I was gonna try to do if Shay came over here.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Hell yes.
Good, good. Yeah, yeah. Joker, we're
Yeah.
stacking.
Oh. Okay. Can't do that.
Look it up. Shade, look up.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. Do I need to move a bit?
There we go. Come on down.
Nice pussy.
Let's go.
Pick your favorite.
Nah, whatever.
No, excuse me.
Excuse
go.
me. Show me the way.
You know the way.
Ooh. Ooh, do you want to hold this one? Oh. There's no one here. I'll take one. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba ba. Wow wow wow. Oh wow 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 wow. Wow wow wow. Just go ahead. Shut up. The words. The words. The words. Doesn't like me. The words. The words. Bruh! Shut up. What is that? Okay, well, I'm not going that way. I'm going ahead. Okay. Shut up. Shut up. The words. The words. Why can't I get in here? Ugh. I have an egg. Shut up. I see dead people. I see dead people. No? The words. I can't open this door! Open the door! Shut up. Oh, is it because of this shit? But it says I could still cast spells. No, this is fine. I see dead people. No one's alive. I mean, no one's dead. No one's alive! Shut up. I want to go home. Shut up. Shut your damn mouth. I want to go home. Oh, it's right there. Oh, Shredder. Okay. Show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way. That was so scary. That was so scary. Okay. Hopefully this works. The words. Capital T, the words. Why isn't it opening? I am your father. No? No one's dead? I really have to pee. I really have to pee. The words. The words. Maybe I can find a different way. Show me the way. Well, that... I know that. Okay. So long, suckers! So long, suckers! So long, suckers! So long, suckers! What the fuck? Okay. I have to pee.
Don't say anything. Oh god. Hello. Shit.
Who's your daddy? Come out and play. Come out and play! Why isn't it working? Oh my god. Come out and play. Do I need to, like, reset my voice detection? Come out and play. Why can't I revive you? Pumpkin, I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm back home. I'm sorry. End the day. Don't listen to her. I have tons of treasures. I don't know. Pumpkin, why did you die? You said the F word and then you blew up. I was AFK. And then I heard you explode because my headset is wireless. And yeah. She called me the B word. Nice. Yeah, you said the... No, you said the F word. I guess I could say fuck. But why aren't my spells working? Like, none of my spells are working. I couldn't even open a door. Because it wasn't... Let's find out. Brother, let's find out. After you end the day. Joker? You suck at talking? Yeah, probably. Come out and play. There has to be a different way to revive you if I'm here at the... If I'm here at the thing. No, there's not. I'll pick these up because I don't want you to lose them. I'm gonna throw your hands in the grinder, okay? Love you, let me die. No. No, you have to live forever with me. Okay, Joker, I'm about to end the day if you don't come now. I'm about to end the day. We are all dead. Why did you lie? Why did you lie to me, Joker?
No, because he probably had shit
Well,
on.
I had shit on me.
Where he
Yeah,
had
I wasn't gonna go back and get it. I couldn't even freaking
Just use the
do my
egg.
spells.
Well,
Here,
you
here,
both have eggs,
pumpkin.
so go wash
Pumpkin.
without using them.
I tried to use the egg, it wasn't working.
the
I did
egg.
see that, yeah.
Pumpkin literally had an egg.
No,
both
that's
Pumpkin
not
dropped
yours,
the
that's
egg and left.
pumpkin's.
Eh.
That's not yours, that's pumpkin's.
No,
What the
I'm
hell is
telling
this
you.
thing?
Imagine this is an egg.
Oh
Pumpkin popped something
my
else,
God.
dropped the egg, and left with the item instead
Yeah,
of
I
eating
did leave the egg because I didn't want to like play any games. So I left the egg though. I did not pick it up. Oh
Omen,
yeah, no. What
hi,
I
Omen. Hi.
bought get home safe card.
I bought a teleport stone.
Yeah, that's what I bought.
What
You
the
told
fuck
me
is
that
that?
home safe.
Yeah, I literally said, "See you later."
Oh, I
and
see it
said
now.
Every fucking word. I was not playing.
Yeah, I was trying to
Shit,
open a door and it wouldn't work. Is my mic okay? Like,
Shade
can you
isn't
hear?
working either. We can restart.
It's-
Honestly, I think we could restart the server because I feel like there's a lot of like. Lag.
Mine's
Hold on, but I
working,
think
yeah.
we have to
No.
finish this
This
quest.
day? Okay, that's fine. Let's finish this day.
Yeah.
Look what I bought,
What if
guys.
What's
what if I
that?
change to Spanish?
I smell funny.
I smell funny.
Look what I got.
We got an achievement.
Yeah,
I
that's
shower
really sad.
sometimes.
I mean, it should be. Does it have a Spanish option?
I unlocked a new
You
Yeah,
guys
that's
can
in
self-heal
Spanish.
over there.
Look
Oh,
what I
that's
bought.
nice.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
begin-
so
what the hell
cute.
is this red
I'm
skull?
gonna- Who the fuck bought that thing?
I did.
Oh.
Isn't it so funny?
No,
Look,
that's
Mashi.
not what I wanted.
Look what I got.
6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. Pumpkin,
I
look.
can't believe that was one of the things, huh?
Pumpkin, look. 6-7,
Oh my god.
6-7.
Six, seven.
Oh, that's cute. That's what I'm wearing. Oh, we can all be different Santa Claus. Oh my
Oh,
god.
can we?
Okay, I got us some more stuff.
I'm the green one.
I'm decorating.
Where's my Santa
But
hat?
I want to be BDSM Santa.
BDSM Santa?
Oh, we have another place.
I'm already BDSM.
Yeah. Red skull too. Scary.
I'm gonna activate it.
Ooh,
they're
a
changing.
sauna.
We have to go to the
Sauna.
convent and we have to...
I smell funny.
Good
I
job.
want some skin.
Yeah, good job.
I wonder what the skin is actually.
My gabagool.
TikTok.
Defeat Antoinette.
And receive the queen's hand.
Oh no.
Lord have mercy.
What did I get?
I'm going in. Flame on. Flame on.
Flame on. Yoinked.
Oh,
We should wait for everyone.
okay. Look. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Help.
Where's the buried treasure?
Help.
What do I say? I need a shower.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh,
I need a shower.
spell. Thank you. we,
Are you okay? Okay, you're good. What the fuck are you wearing on your head?
Hey,
Do you have a diaper on?
spell.
Wait, what's going on?
I can see clearly now.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all
Okay, we gotta go fight Antoinette.
I'm gonna buy something from over here.
What is that sound? Oh.
Joker.
Oh, is that what I sounded like? I don't want it.
Yes, it's the cone.
I don't want
Give
it.
it to Gunther.
Relax, bro.
Oh, cool.
What just happened?
I don't know what just happened. It exploded.
Please don't.
Well,
Oh.
Good to go. What happened?
Well. Okay.
so I can't say okay, and I can't say
Oh, that looks scary.
okay.
Please don't give people appreciation.
Don't say the P word.
Oh. Don't say the T word. That's not the T
Gotta,
word.
gotta. It's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
I'm naked as
Relax, bro.
Happen.
Relax, bro.
Oh god!
Relax, bro. Wait.
Oh, she's got words on the back.
Let's go.
Relax.
There's a knife.
She's got words in the back.
I don't have.
Ouch.
The words. I have to. It's what those damage to it.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh my god.
Please tell me.
Can you tell me what the words are to revive somebody?
Yeah. It's come out and play.
Come out and play.
Oh, hi.
Don't go.
Come out and play.
Yeah.
Come out and play.
Ah!
Words on the back.
Wow.
Whatever the thing looks like, it tells us.
Pumpkin's alive, but I don't think she realizes it.
Saying.
Pumpkin is just gonna Oh my god. Pumpkin, no.
I found. Oh, if we all say it.
Pumpkin.
Oh, shoot.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin, are you?
It's not gonna happen. It's not
She's
gonna
not.
Pumpkin,
You weren't dead, Pumpkin. You got revived.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I could.
Did you step away or something?
No! I
Your
literally
red
had
things.
to,
Oh,
like,
god
watch
dang
my
it.
screen, and then I looked
I was
down
not
for
able to
one
listen to
fucking
hear you,
second.
buddy. I'm sorry.
1 second.
Literally! Like, I looked away. And
died.
I was
Grab the egg, Joker. Oh my god, this is a disaster.
dead, it's gonna kill me. Like, there's
Ah,
no
no
words
way.
that I can't say.
Grab the egg, Joker.
Alright.
Ah, I got something.
Well, that's yours.
I mean, he could just leave too. He could
Yeesh.
regroup.
Flashing.
Chasing, chasing, chasing.
Flashing.
Chasing! Oh my god.
Bye. I'm gonna.
It was
No.
chasing. It was chasing.
Chasing, god dang it.
You could have left too,
Big
Joker.
game for
You
Joker.
could have
He gets to
regrouped.
learn English.
But it's fine. That was good. Good try, everyone.
That was the first try we made it there. Ouch!
Yeah.
Literally, you can't say "follow me." The words
Ouch.
"watch," "damn
I
it,"
need
"actually,"
anyone
"love."
behind
Thanks.
quiet,
Not
please.
me.
I
I'm
literally
Stop
have
it.
thanks twice.
Bro, I think all of her words after are
Damn.
so we have to bring healing potions.
Literally, if you said thanks once, it would kill me. Like it just did. I had a whole heart. It killed me.
That's funny.
What time is it?
Fuck.
I think I'm gonna call it.
Oh,
Yes.
everything's
Oh,
gone.
it is
Everything we
11.
bought is gone. I guess she destroyed the whole thing.
I mean, yeah,
Oh.
our entire little island is gone. This is a new
Goodbye
island.
to 6-7.
No, or 6-7. No.
Oh no.
Nah, we can get it again.
That's fun.
Hey, Mashy.
Hi.
This is really
Love
fun.
you.
It's a
I
good
love you
game.
too.
Follow
This
me.
is a funny game. I want mods for other
Ouch.
words.
Follow me.
Other words.
You guys both have follow me?
Zilla.
Follow
Zilla.
Follow me.
Zilla.
Follow me.
Follow me.
Follow me.
Zilla.
Follow me.
Follow me.
Follow
Follow
me
me.
down.
Oh, the synchronized dying. Oh, you're
Crazy
back.
one. Yeah.
Zilla.
Yes.
I want them to
Good
add a
night.
mod pack for words that you can't say, but then play this game with Gonzo's girlfriend.
Oh yeah. It should be like custom. Like we can add custom words. Because she
Smoke
says,
detector going off. What the
"Why
fuck?
is the crown on the roof?"
Pumpkin, are you okay? Is your house on fire?
No Joker here. Oh, you changed your hat, so I didn't realize who you were.
I have a project, so I come here.
Hat?
Were you leaving?
Where are you? Did you go upstairs?
I have the project. Go to the roof.
Oh, oh.
Well,
There you go.
it was a good
To be
night.
honest, something just violently beeped at me, and I don't know what it was.
Looks like his
Is
head
something
was
on fire?
ever so slight.
No! I accidentally poured some soup on the stove and it burnt.
Flame
today,
on.
And so we had to take the fire detector
Hell
down
yeah.
so
Mhm.
that because it wasn't in the smoke. But like, it stopped
This
smoking
actually
in
costs
the hole.
money. It's crazy.
Follow me down with you.
Ah!
I must bid you adieu.
Adieu! Adieu! What
There we
was
go.
fun? Hi!
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
How are
Good
you?
night.
What was
Bye.
fun?
Bye bye.
And
Bye.
Good night.
Will this make me disappear from her stream? Bye bye, everybody. Go be with Pumpkin. Go love Pumpkin. Beautiful, beautiful Pumpkin. Oh no. Oh no, I'm still on her screen. Oh shit. Am I still on her screen? She's gonna have to just like disable my... Disable me. Good night, everybody. Go love Pumpkin. Give her your views. Follow her. Subscribe with Twitch Prime. Bye-bye.